Rabbit sits at his kitchen table. Rabbit is hungry. He uses leaves to pay for carrots. Rabbit eats carrot. Life is good. Rabbit wants more carrots, but Rabbit has no leaves in his pockets. So, Rabbit uses a leaf card. This card allows Rabbit to buy carrots now and pay later. Rabbit is borrowing leaves from the Rabbit Bank. But how does this magic plastic actually work? How credit cards work? When Rabbit uses the leaf card to buy carrots, he isn't paying. The Rabbit Bank pays the store for those carrots. Now Rabbit owes the bank those leaves. Rabbit has around 30 days to pay back the leaves. This is called the grace period. If Rabbit pays back the leaves in time, everything is fine. No extra cost. If not, well, we'll talk about the pain in a minute. Getting the card. How do you get a credit card? First, Rabbit goes to the Rabbit Bank, but the bank won't give leaf cards to just any rabbit. Rabbit has to prove he pays for things regularly. He pays back leaves he owes, and he pays back on time. All this information goes into one number called a credit score. This is a number Rabbit banks use to decide how likely you are to pay back your leaves. The better Rabbit score, the more likely he is to get a leaf card. In the US, a score above 740 is good. A score above 800 is very good. Anything below 580 is not worth eating. I mean, not good. Why use it? Credit limit. Using a leaf card doesn't mean Rabbit has unlimited leaves. Most beginner cards only let Rabbit borrow around 1,000 leaves. But as the bank trusts Rabbit more, they allow more leaves to be borrowed. But why use credit cards instead of your own money? Maybe Rabbit can't afford to buy carrots now, but can afford to pay in smaller amounts over time. Maybe Rabbit wants to build up his credit score for a bigger loan later, like for a car or a nice burro. Leaf cards are also more secure. If someone steals Rabbit's card, Rabbit won't lose his leaves. The bank cancels it. It is safer than carrying a bag of leaves. The rewards illusion. But the biggest reason most rabbits sign up are rewards. Rabbit banks want rabbits to use leaf cards, so they give rabbits bonuses. Rewards can be extra leaves, cash back, carrot points, or miles to use for flights. Most cards offer a sign-up bonus. If Rabbit spends a certain amount in the first few months, Rabbit gets more rewards. The different types of credit cards. Some rabbits prefer discounts on everyday carrot shopping. Some prefer to build up points for a rabbit holiday. Some cards are for elite rabbits only. They give free flights and hotels. Because, you know, who needs free things? Rich rabbits. It sounds like a win-win. What could possibly go wrong? The debt trap. Credit card debt. This is the negative side. This is what happens if Rabbit doesn't pay back leaves on time. If Rabbit doesn't pay back all the leaves he borrowed, Rabbit Bank will charge him extra. These are called interest rates. Interest just means extra cost. It is the cost of borrowing leaves. An interest rate is just a percentage of the total amount of leaves Rabbit owes. So if Rabbit borrows 100 leaves with an interest rate of 20%, Rabbit has to pay back the 100 leaves plus 20 leaves for interest. The compound killer. Compound interest. Many rabbits are confused by compound interest, mainly because it's not very interesting. Basically, compound interest is the Rabbit Bank charging extra for every day Rabbit doesn't pay back leaves. They charge a percentage of Rabbit's debt, which keeps getting bigger every day. Let's break it down. Rabbit borrows 100 leaves with a monthly interest rate of 2%. But after 1 month, Rabbit forgets to pay. So, the bank adds 2% of 100, which equals 2 leaves. Rabbit's debt is now 102 leaves. After 2 months, the bank adds 2% of 102. Rabbit's debt is now 104.04 leaves. This amount seems small, but can add up quickly. Every day Rabbit doesn't pay, Rabbit's total debt goes up. Fees and survival. Rabbit Bank will sometimes charge a setup fee. If Rabbit doesn't pay back leaves in time, bank will charge a late fee. Some banks charge an annual fee just to have the card for a year. Rabbit wants to take leaves out of an ATM? Fee. Rabbit goes over his limit? Fee. The golden rules of survival. So, how does a smart rabbit win the game? By following these strict rules. Credit cards are not free money. Rabbit always checks the APR first to know the interest rate. Rabbit only spends what Rabbit can afford to pay back within the month. Rabbit tries to only spend 30% of his limit to keep his score good. And most importantly, Rabbit always pays back in full. Thanks for watching. Rabbits together strong.